Happy Friday, members. I got another one for you. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, developed by Paradox Interactive, Heartsuit Labs, and the Chinese Room for current gen systems. Now, this one is a polarizing game. This is really funny. I literally just checked my Steam because I remember buying like the original game, years ago, but I never played it. Yeah, it's in my Steam, but I never played the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1. So it's sitting there, but I haven't played it yet. Now, this is important because the reason why I believe this game has gotten some negative reviews because it's a black and white situation where the game is not like the original. It's not a hardcore action or hardcore um, RPG with impactful dialogue sequences. Yeah, I look at the reviews before I buy, not before I buy, but before I play games and stuff, and that seems the gist of it. So you're basically cursed if you play the game, the original game. Okay, you're cursed. Now, personally, me, I haven't played it, so this is like a new game to me, a new series. I played Vampire, what was it, Swan Song? I played that, where you're like walking in third person and you're doing dialogue sequences and stuff. So I played that a couple years ago. That's about the gist of me in this series, which is actually pretty big from what I understand. Has a lot of history and stuff. But yeah, you're cursed if you play the original. I'm not cursed really, it's not your fault. I actually do respect your opinion as far as, you hating the game because it's not like the original. It's not a hardcore RPG with true consequences in the vein of like, Fallout New Vegas or whatever. Because personally, I hate that too. I remember when I was originally playing Killzone 2 and I was really competitive and playing that multiplayer, the gunplay. I was really good at the gunplay. I really loved the gunplay. It was really slow, sluggish, and everything, but I was really good at it. And they changed it for Killzone 3, and I hated that. I feel like the people ruined the game and everything. But yeah, so I respect your opinion on you not liking Bloodlines 2 because it's not like the original. Now, um, as far as I'm concerned, I'm enjoying the hell out of the game. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There's something about a neon-soaked, snowy, dark Seattle, and you playing with these vampire powers and everything that really got me hooked early on. Now there's a lot of dialogue sequences. I only played the first two chapters. I think I made about 30 gameplay VODs for Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Um, but it's all about the vibe for me, and it doesn't seem like an RPG. I agree with people on that. It doesn't seem like an RPG at all. But there is a lot of dialogue sequences. There are a lot of abilities within these upgrade trees, and you having to choose your clan and all this stuff. So I'm learning all this stuff as I'm going along playing it, because this game is totally different from that one I played, Blood Song or whatever I played a few years ago. So yeah, but the thing is, the story, at least in the beginning, is really interesting about you play as Fire and an awakened, he was forced to sleep for, centuries or whatever, and he wakes up in Seattle in, 2024. And there's a kindred vampire spirit in your head that's basically like a neo-noir, LA noir 1940s cop, detective basically, named Fabian. Fire is a protagonist. Fabian is the kindred vampire spirit. And you find out early how he died, and you're the cause of Fire actually killed him early in the game and stuff. So you're trying to find out who awakened Fire, who's known as this special vampire, worldly traveling, vampire called the Nomad and stuff. Characters, I really, I really love the characters, like the vampire prince and all, the different characters in the world of that you talk to in the dialogue trees. I don't know how good, impactful these choices, because it has that Mass Effect thing where it's like, oh, this person doesn't like you after what you said to him, like in the dialogue tree sequences and stuff. Like the prince didn't like me because of the things I was choosing and everything, but everything's like voice dialogue. It's really, I love the vibe of this game so far. Okay, I really like walking around Seattle and feeding on pedestrians and stuff to upgrade. You got to feed on different aura style pedestrians to feed up, to like level up your specific type of ability trees, because there's various ability trees and that you can get that are different colors like red, purple, and blue and stuff. So, it's early on for me. I've been doing all this stuff. I'm just messing around in the game. But it's far from perfect. Combat, at least early on, is not very good. It's very janky. Punching, although it's funny, like this called lightning punch or lightning attack that you can unlock from the clan I choose to be. I forgot the name. It started with a B. But anyways, I chose that clan, and lightning punches, you could like punch a ghoul pedestrian, anarch ghoul, whatever they're called, and punch them like 1,000 times in a second, send them flying. So the vampire powers are fun and funny, but the actual like base combat with the punching sucks. It's very janky. It's not good at all. Traversal is fun. I like the traversal where you're gliding around, climbing up buildings and shit. But yeah, I totally understand the sentiment about you hating the game because it's not an RPG. I could tell like the first, I think I'm on chapter 2. Or no, not chapters, but they're like missions. I think the first main 3 missions I completed, because I'm actually playing as a fobbing sequence right now that I got to continue playing. But yeah, I could tell it's not an RPG. It's an action adventure game with upgrade paths to unlock different vampire powers and stuff. The vampire powers are fun. You do feel like a vampire, if that's your thing, the vibe is very emo punk rock Seattle, dark, snowy, got a little Max Payne, snowy, New York feel to it, but you're in Seattle. The world isn't it's supposed to be open world. I think it is. You're just walking around a lot. The world isn't busy. You could just walk around at night, because I guess it's at night. I guess not a lot of people out, but you can feed off people and upgrade that way. But to me, so far, I like it. It's a vibe, and like I said, if I played the original, and the original is like the top 5 game or top 2 game I ever played, and then you play this, yeah, you're probably not gonna like it. You're probably not gonna like it from what I read, because I read a lot about the people that play the original, and I totally get what they're talking about. It's not like the original, but if you're into an action adventure vampire game with vibes and stuff, yeah, you have a good time. Talking, meeting the different characters, dialogue trees and stuff, and the vampire powers. You feeling like there's a lightning punch. That's what I was talking about. But yeah, I think you'll like it. So yeah, I'm playing this and Ninja Gaiden 4 right now, and I'm having a blast with both of these games. So yeah, that's some early impressions. 30 gameplay VODs for Vampire, the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2 so far. It is not RPG. It is not RPG. And it came out the 21st, I believe, for all current gen systems and past gen systems. So a lot of people could play it, but I'm letting you know what it is. It's not RPG. It's an action adventure game. Members, thank you for supporting me directly, becoming a direct supporter monthly for Jason's Video Game Source. I'm going to keep making these videos. These videos you can't find on my website. They're just for YouTube members, and that's it. And this is the only way you're going to be able to see me talk and talk about these games I'm making all these thousands of gameplay videos for and everything. So I appreciate you. You have a great weekend, great Friday. Later. Be safe.